Sorry, people. Kind of late on that. Check out our previous video if you want to catch up. Okay, so it's prom week and nobody's watching anything. All right, so we go 60 whoop, times the cosine of 80. Cosine of 80. And then we go 60 sine of 80. I get 10.42 and 5909. So when it says express the velocity of the wind as a vector in component form, again, all I did is I drew two vectors with the with the certain bearings that they had, and then I used that right triangle trigonometry and the formula for our horizontal and vertical components to come up with these two numbers. What are they again? 10.42, 52.09. Have we done that before? Yeah, now we're just attaching a word problem to it and a picture. So I just did the wind one for you. Do you think you could do the jet one now on your own? The triangle is going to look something like this, right? Where this is 450 and this is, what's the angle? 5 degrees. Go. You can do it. Oh, sorry. It's 5909. Who's got a result for me? What do you got? Good. 448.29, 39.22. Anybody else confirm that? Thank you. All right. So, was that new or is that review? We've done it before, right? Just had to add in that kind of that piece to it. It now says find the true velocity of the jet. When you express it in component form, that's like velocity. Because velocity has two pieces attached to it. It's magnitude and it has direction. Okay? And we can find that magnitude and we can find the direction. But now that it's written in this form, it's going to be really easy to find the true velocity of the jet. Now I'm going to show you it in graphical form, and we're going to show you in algebraic form. So I'm going to look at this vector, which represents the airplane, and watch what I'm going to do with it, okay? Would you agree that the wind and the airplane work in cohesion with one another? So all we're going to do is add them together. That really represents the true flight of the airplane. So that may sound complicated. It's really not. To find the true velocity of the jet, all we have to do is add these two together. When you add them together, what do you get? What's 10.42 plus 448.29? And then 9831. So what that represents is that is this coordinate thingy way out there. That's where it's actually headed. Okay? This new vector that I drew is actually the, represents the path of this airplane when you factor in the wind. Okay? So the last question is find the true speed and direction of the vector. So here's the last thing you need to understand. Are speed and velocity the same? No, velocity has direction, okay, and has magnitude. Speed is simply the absolute value of velocity, which is magnitude. So when it says find the true speed, that's just another fancy way of saying find the magnitude of the vector. You know how to find magnitude? How How do you find magnitude? Square root of a squared plus b squared. So we got magnitude of the vector is the square root of 458.71 squared plus 98.31 squared. Got 469.13. What's our label? What's our speed labeled in? Miles per hour. So, originally we were told that the airplane was headed at 450 miles an hour. The fact is it's getting a little bit of help from the wind. It's actually traveling 469 miles an hour. Okay, that's a little bit of a difference. That's something we want to know. An extra 19 miles an hour is going to affect things. Okay. What? It's not. Oh, sorry. MI. There you go. So we got miles per hour. Now what we want to do is we need to figure out direction. Okay. What formula do we set up to figure out direction? Tangent theta is equal to, yeah, 98.31 divided by 458.71. Tangent inverse of 98.31 divided by 458.71. I had 12.10. Let's look back at our picture. If this red arc represents an angle of 12.10, then what is the measurement of that green arc? 77.9. So the bearing or the direction would be north, 77.9 degrees east. So it's not actually headed at 85 degrees. It's 77.9 degrees. So not really anything new. Component form, add them together, direction and magnitude. You just got to tie it into that type of problem. I like that problem because it gives it meaning, it gives it context, and I think it's a valuable piece. So that said, you're just going to attach these two problems to your assignment from yesterday, 7.7, page 601, numbers 43 and 44. Add that to yesterday's assignment. And with that, I'm going to hand out the study guide at this point. You have 0 assignments next week. Every day you show up to this class, you will simply be working out homework and study guides. So some of you need that time because I saw a number of people during third hour still working on stuff from 7.6, okay? That is the hardest section, something you need to learn. So make sure you're on top of it.